already know how I'm stepping. Saying you want love for the essence. This time I'll be the one to address it.
We are about 15 or so miles northwest of world-famous Miami Beach as we are set for football at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami Gardens. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the Tampa Bay Buccaneers taking on their in-state rivals to the south, the Miami Dolphins.
It's right now I'm saying Maverick Martula. Wait, say that to it's been a while. So probably won't be big. And I called my mommy about my music and she's like, no, not gonna be. But yeah.
Here's the former Illini kicker Chase McLaughlin to get us started. And we are underway from Hard Rock Stadium. Shoots by him. And it's a pretty good return here, so get this up to the 29.
That's good that you're that.
As they get set to take over on offense.
Yeah, you could just come here and
by the former Texas Longhorn. Their rookie
works better for me. That does it.
Watch this young man play. Let's never forget, he's a rookie quarterback. That means he's
Where did you post on Instagram? I don't have Instagram.
Like any quarterback, he's going to have to adjust to the speed of the game because things fly in the NFL. And every snap, absolutely invaluable for long-term development. Nothing like game reps in order to improve in this league.
So from the 37, here's second down and 2. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. And right away, he lost the football. And the Buccaneers have it. And without a doubt, not the way they pictured that opening drive unfolding.
No, they were making progress. They weren't exactly in high gear, but they were making a few yards along the way. And now that they've coughed it up, they got to go back to the sidelines and regroup a little bit.
So the Bucs now in great shape to begin their initial possession. Under center, it's the 2017 Heisman Trophy winner as you get a look at Baker Mayfield.
And he's a guy who plays with a lot of emotion. He's learned how to channel it really positively because when he throws the football downfield and makes a big play, he'll be the first guy downfield to celebrate with you. And also, when his team needs that confidence, when they need that jolt, they turn to him, and he's ready to provide it.
It's a gain of 13 for number 13, and it gives him a first down.
First down, Buccaneers.
Baker going to give it to Irving. Tyrell Dodson, the one to bring him down.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good first down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
Now a 2nd and 6. From the gun, Mayfield. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Evans. That's good for a first down, his second catch of the opening drive.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
And now Mayfield on the bootleg. And Evans hauls it in. Touchdown, Bucs. 4 yards on the touchdown ground. And the Buccaneers take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Personally, for him, a great opening drive. He had 3 catches, including the touchdown.
That felt like tremendous scouting, great film watching, and creating a game plan to start this off, not only to get him involved, but to send a message to the defense. You have a lot to handle in this one.
Chase McLaughlin on for the extra point.
Oh, you're drinking my
And that one gives the Bucs a 7-0 lead. So that drive, 4 plays. And it's Mike Evans who caps it with a touchdown reception. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. they'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. So Miami coming out for their second drive. They had the fumble on the last drive, wound up leading to the opening touchdown. Now they'll try again here, 1st and 10. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
Well, he certainly didn't like what he saw at all from the coverage on his primary reads, and he didn't even have any luck trying to get back to his safety valve. Give defensive credit. Coverage was in lockdown mode everywhere.
2nd and 10. Waddle the motion man right. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. The throw there is incomplete.
This guy fell asleep.
A couple of quick incompletions, and now they're just one more away from getting off the field. They've got options now. Could they dial up a blitz here, or just drop everyone into coverage to crowd the throwing lanes?
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. They'll look to throw here. And that will be incomplete as well.
Every offense tells you they want to come out and start fast. That's not unusual at all. But this group, they've yet to get much rolling through their first 2 drives. It looks like they have to give up the football again after this one.
So on 4th down, here's Jake Bailey to punt for the Dolphins. On the return, Johnson. 43 yards on the punt, return of 4. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. Tampa Bay, they're getting ready to set up shop here for their second drive. And they'll be looking to make this a 2-score advantage. Had the touchdown on their first drive, Charles. Hey, they can get up 2 scores here on the road. That's a heck of a start.
And not only have they thought about it, I wonder if they visualized it. I remember playing, and they used to turn the lights out in our meeting room and run through a situation like this and say, just think about what it would be like to be up on the road and take the crowd out of it. Maybe they did some of that.
We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn it into a bigger game. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
And that's a nice pickup of a 1st down on that 2nd down run. And at that yardage gained, they can run that play on any down.
They go play action. Mayfield. It's caught inside the 25. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
I mean, that's actually hilarious.
Well, as a coach, you absolutely love seeing your offense find their rhythm early.
It wasn't your fault,
exactly
don't worry.
Seen so far. They had a touchdown on their
I've
opening
looked,
drive.
had that happen
and
too.
now they connect here for another nice gain for a 1st
did.
down. This offense is moving.
It didn't fly off in the road,
exactly
but
as he drew it up in practice.
definitely came out.
Now they go screen. It's complete.
Hopefully your dad replaces both.
7 yards there on the 1st down screen play.
And that doesn't have to gain big yardage to be an impactful play because if you get those pass rushers second-guessing themselves that they might get hit with a screen, maybe you can wind up slowing them down just a step. And if you do that, that's a win for that play.
Now 2nd and 3. To throw, Mayfield. This will be caught just inside the 10. And the Buccaneers are going to have a 1st and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line.
Well, it's almost as if they didn't leave the field after their first drive. They picked right up where they left off. Another good throw there. And this offense, humming here in the early going.
Here's Mayfield. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Sterling Shepard. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Bucs have taken a 13-0 first quarter lead. Another impressive drive, so they're 2 for 2, 2 touchdowns. Charles, a great start to this ball game for them.
And one of the words that's really worked its way into our lexicon is stacking. They've stacked momentum each time out, and not only on offense. Between those touchdowns, defense held, forced a punt to get the ball back, and they played awfully well in this one. Both sides playing at optimum level.
McLaughlin now to add the PAT. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead. So the drive there took 6 plays. And it's all finished off with a touchdown by Tampa Bay. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
And he takes this near the 25, just a little pass there, called it the 26. Miami set to take over. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's caught. Waddle on the left side. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And they'll have a 2nd and 1 forthcoming.
And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable 2nd down.
And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete.
And he's only hit on 2 of his first 6 passes. Time for a quick quarterback regroup here with a big 3rd down coming up.
Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. It's a quarterback sneak. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's good for a Dolphins first down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Second quarter from Miami. It's the Dolphins with the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. On play action, they'll throw.
You know how it goes.
And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down. Charles, he doesn't seem to be particularly in tune with his receivers, just 2 for 7 throwing the football, but he did seem really locked in before the game.
Yeah, and that has to do with receivers sometimes. Sometimes the defenders knock them off their routes, and you're usually pretty precise. 1, 2, 3 cut, ball's out of his hands to the receiver. In this case, might be off by a half step either way. They've got to find a way to get back in sync. With a rookie quarterback out there, you're definitely going to find out how he handles adversity, because this one so far hasn't gone according to plan. He's got to fight through it and show him what he's made of.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
It doesn't offend anything.
Back to throw. Open man is Waddle, complete. And they stop him up short of the first down as they get him at about the 43. Calling a gain of 6 on the play. And it'll be 4th down. On is Jake Bailey to send this one away. His first punt, 45 yards. This looks good as well. It's a 41-yard punt, but just a net of 31 following the run back. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Baker Mayfield leading the Buccaneer offense out for another series. And the numbers for
This
the
guy
last
is
drive. And he was perfect, which maybe isn't surprising because he has not missed a pass in this game yet.
And it lets you know just how precise things have to be for a quarterback to be perfect, because that means the line's blocking really well. No one's dropping any of the passes thrown to them, and the quarterback is accurate. It's almost like a pitcher throwing a no-hitter or a perfect game, isn't it? He's the principal guy, but he needs a lot of help.
Time to find out if he can keep that perfect game going here, partner. They go play action here on first down. Oh, he's got a Bucs. That's complete. And he's brought down. Give him back-to-back catches now. That one for 16. And another first down.
This is all about finding the open space in the middle of the field. How do you do that? One way is through play action. That's going to freeze those linebackers for just a split second, and sometimes that's all you need. They run a deep in route behind them, and it works to perfection.
This is
on first and 10, here's Irvin. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. Second down.
Not a huge carry there on first down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on second down.
2 minutes gone by, second quarter.
Oh my gosh, that's so This is
out route, the ball is caught by Godwin. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
But it appears that they read man defense and went to the out route, and what you have to do on that one is the receiver's got to make sure he works the defender towards the middle of the field to give himself space to cut to the outside and have that ball delivered with good timing, and they got it done.
Right back to Chris Godwin. And they move this all the way down to the 9. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a first and goal.
17-30.
Mayfield looking middle, and that's complete. They'll get only 2 there, and it's second and goal.
They kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
17 for
The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on second and goal. Mayfield on play action. Godwin's got it. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. It's a 6-yard touchdown pass. And the Bucs take a 3-touchdown lead. Well, just a sensational start for this offense, Charles. 3 drives, 3 passing touchdowns.
Is that like mentioning a perfect game in baseball? Or are we cool to do it here in football, partner?
No, I think you can do it here in football. I think perfect game in baseball, that's its own category.
Yeah, I think you're right about that. Could not imagine a worse start for that secondary, or let's face it, a better one for this offense. No chance they stop passing now the way that it's going. I think they're going to continue to press the ball downfield and hopefully reap the same results.
Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And it's now 21-0. So the drive winds up going 75 yards in 7 plays. And it's Chris Godwin who finishes things off with a touchdown reception. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And they're going to have terrific field position as they finally get to him, just shy of the midfield stripe. Miami's offense set and ready to go. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I'll overuse that this is an important possession.
And it's picked up by the Buccaneers. And they will set up shop at their own 46-yard line. A disappointing end of the sequence there. He was starting to turn nothing into something, and then he lost the football.
And sometimes things get lost in the transition. And what I mean by that is you go from being a passer to a runner. And at a certain point, once you cross the line of scrimmage, you're strictly a runner now. There's no more downfield threat. Make sure you take care of the football while you're traversing downfield.
The attention shifting back to Chris Godwin and the rest of the Tampa offense. He's doing what he's capable of, having a solid game. Not the most amazing game. He's not over 100 yards, but a good game so far.
And you just know that mentally, he feels like he's one catch away from turning it into a great game and starting on that road. And the defenders are well aware of that, too. They've got to figure out a way to not let that escalate. Keep him right in this zone here and call it a day, because otherwise he can really decimate him.
Better believe they are well aware of his playmaking ability. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. The fumble on first down now. Here's second down. They'll run. Here's Devon Achane. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Now Miami first down, that one going for a gain of 11.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
Back to throw now on first down. Throw caught by Achane. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, second and 2.
Brings up second and 2 at the Bucs 29-yard line.
Now a second and 2. Looking to throw. That's Maden. He's got the catch on the out route. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 12-yard line. 17 yards is the pickup there for number 17.
Now that's the kind of big play you'd like to see. This first half, it hasn't gone their way, and they could use a shot in the arm, something to perk them up a bit. And they get one here in the passing game.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
Nothing fancy on first down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, he often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for second down, staying ahead of schedule.
I did.
Up the middle, Achane. The Dolphins going to take their second timeout. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard. He'll look to throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
That's another Dolphins first down.
Well, you have to be aware defensively that you've got 2 goals, because obviously you're trying to prevent the touchdown, but you're also trying to keep them from getting a first down as well. That time they weren't up to the task, and it's 1st and goal.
That's going to be caught by Waddle. So that one a disaster. A big loss there with second down coming up.
Well, that wasn't exactly a work of art, was it?
No, that wasn't a thing of beauty. This is why I don't play in points per reception fantasy league.
Is that what they call
the receiver
PPR?
still gets a point there. Yeah. And you went that far back. No bueno.
Well, I'll tell you what. I wish I had their defense on my fantasy game.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Malik Washington in the final seconds of the first half. And the Dolphins are on the board here in the final seconds of the first half. The way this one was going, you just got the sense they needed something before half. They've at least got something on the board now. Still trailing, but a good sign.
That takes me back to our preseason tour of NFL camps. You remember we talked with that one coach who said his emphasis this year was scoring in the last 2 minutes of a half, heading into the locker room. This hits it right there. Take that momentum, take that good feeling, and take it to the locker room, regroup, and start over. They got it here.
They did indeed, and a lot of football, full half to be played. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And they'll cut the lead to 21-7.
Dolphins 7.
So time enough for a kickoff here. 5 seconds remaining in this first half. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, kind of a costly one, as he won't make it back to the 20. He'll take the knee, and the final couple seconds will tick by in this first half.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. Welcome in, everyone, to the downtown Orlando studios. Scott Hansen and crew with you for a short and sweet halftime, as this game's had a little bit of everything to it. We'll find out which side can establish some tempo in the third quarter as we're ready to kick off the second half. Back out to our commentary team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
This guy was speeding.
Scott, thank you very much. We are ready to get started here with the second half. The Bucs with the lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway. Dances by him. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Out come the Buccaneers. They'll have it first to start in the third quarter. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner.
And they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
A gain of 33 yards on the play. First down, Tampa Bay.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 38. They'll stay on the ground with Irvin. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be second down.
Why can't you simply
right
pull
back
it
to
down?
him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Now, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one maybe was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
Line of scrimmage, the 36 on 2nd and 8. Now Mayfield. The pass is caught by Cade Otton. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. A big play there on the catch and run. 30 yards.
First and goal at the 6-yard line.
Another big play right there, and this is where, as an offense, you can really put the hammer down. You've got a double-digit lead, but those other guys, they've been hanging around. A touchdown here could put this game out of reach, and that's a strong step towards getting it done.
Mayfield now. In trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12. And the sack leads to roughly a loss of 6, and it brings up 2nd and goal.
Well, there's still time to rectify this situation because the silver lining, it took a sack on 1st and goal. But that close to the goal line, it still definitely hurts.
They'll try again on 2nd and goal after going backwards to the 12. Throwing, Mayfield. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And this play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back to the 15. It'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And now what we have here, a 3rd and goal. Now that screen there on second down certainly didn't develop how they had hoped. Is that one they should have even tried, or is that one the quarterback sticks in his pocket?
I think the latter. I like what you said there, because trying it is one thing. We can second guess just about every call. But in this case, when you realize that it's broken down, just throw it at the feet of your intended
touchdown. Emeka Egbuka, a 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Bucs take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Boy, he has been fun to watch throwing the football in this one. It's certainly not fun for that defense, though, Charles. Now up to 4 touchdown passes in this ball game.
Yeah, we're supposed to be neutral, but I'm feeling their pain right now because he has absolutely carved up this secondary. A clinic on how to attack the defense and take them out of the game.
McLaughlin for the extra point. He knocks it through. It's 28-7. A drive that time of 6 plays. And it ends with a touchdown for the Bucs. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. So here are the Dolphins now. They get ready for their first possession of the second half. Looking to put a drive together. They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. Now a play fake here on first down. Short throw going to be caught by Waller. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point-of-attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days. But you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred a defense.
A Miami first down on a 14-yard pickup.
That's pretty much meat and potatoes right there, wasn't it? Just go right at him and let your big horse charge up the middle. Not too fancy there, was it?
Nothing fancy at all, challenging that defense. And on that go-around, the offense won the challenge. On first down, he'll drop to throw. Oh, the Buccaneer pressure too much. Down he goes. That sack courtesy of the effort of Hassan Reddick.
I think we've seen this before. Someone's down 3 scores. That situation there,
I would definitely try out, though. That's kind of sick.
Don't you think?
Yeah, number 3 right now. 3-score game, third quarter. 3 and out, not what they wanted. And you can tell on the sideline, those faces are getting a little bit longer as this one goes. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. They'll drop to throw. Washington's got it. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a first down.
Well, we talk all the time about playing situational football. Right now, I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they've got to push the ball downfield, take their shots, try and get big chunks of yardage in a short amount of time. That was a nice play there.
Over the middle and complete to Waddle. They'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. That one goes for 24 yards.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
That time on the run-pass option when he decided to throw it. Not a quick little drop-off. He went downfield a bit.
Reminiscent of a triple option quarterback in college, because he faked it inside, and instead of immediately throwing it out to the perimeter, stepped back in the pocket to find a target downfield.
And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards.
Some big plays in the passing game on this drive, and here's one out of the running game. So the passing game loosening things up. Now there's room to roam.
Gordon is going backwards here. They come in and drop him all the way back at the 4-yard line. It's a loss of 4 on the first down play. We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Miami. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. Achane will take this in for the Dolphin touchdown. So a little bit of a letdown there defensively. I mean, look, you're still 2 scores to the good, CD, but things may be a little more uncomfortable than they had hoped.
Yeah, if you kept him out of the end zone there, this game's over. You've locked the door on them. Instead, it's still open a little bit, and they've got a puncher's chance.
Patterson now for the extra point. It's up and good, and it's now 28-14. So that drive takes him down the field in 8 plays. And it was Devon Achane who finished things off with a touchdown reception.
How are you that good with a knife? I gotta see this again. Oh my God. Oh, somebody pitch.
And Patterson back out there to send this one away. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. And the Buccaneers getting ready to go as they take the field. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball. But there wasn't much there with that hitch route. They didn't gain what they expected. But sometimes when you call a hitch, you really don't have an alternate to go to. You don't have a second route to throw it to. So sometimes you have to rifle in there and hope for the best.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30. In motion goes the tight end. Mayfield looks to throw. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Have to give some credit to the defender on that when he read all of his keys perfectly and got a great break on the ball and able to force that incompletion.
So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Mayfield to throw it. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have the Bucs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
It's a gain of 14 yards. That's good. First down. A gain of 14.
Partner, I like that they're staying aggressive on offense because to me, this drive is what is known as a put-away drive. You score here, that might put this one to bed. I like the fact that they're playing with confidence and not playing with fear.
To throw, Mayfield. That's complete to his receiver, Godwin. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And it's 2nd down. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to it? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
And they'll send the tight end in motion. A shotgun handoff here to Irving. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the fourth quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gap.
Oh, what a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. 68 yards receiving now for him in the game, and a first down on that last catch as well. Big hook up there, forced to throw it on third down. The connection's going to keep the drive alive and also keep the clock moving.
Yeah, and from a defensive perspective, didn't get a sack, didn't knock the ball free, didn't break up the pass. The clock keeps running on you. You're in a dire situation now.
Straight ahead, it's Irvin. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it, and it's second down.
That's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
Once again, it's Irving. And they will finally haul him down at the Dolphins' 9. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first timeout. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning.
First and goal at the 9-yard line.
Hello.
The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's first and goal from just inside the 10.
Okay, what? That was like 3 different horse clips.
Running the toss to Irvin.
Does this hurt the horse?
Way down to about the 7.
That's satisfying, though.
Burn their second timeout. But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning.
Is that not? I don't like it though. It's pretty satisfying though.
Scrimmage, the 7 now on second and goal.
I bet you it feels kind of nice for the horse. It's probably kind of like it probably is pretty relieving.
Quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
I hope.
Not too many missteps.
Not this part. This part's definitely not relieving.
For his 5th touchdown pass. His man couldn't shake free there, but boy, you know he's going to take another shot before this one's over.
Yeah, exactly, because you know 3 is good, 4 is excellent. You get 5. That's a whale of a game. Now Mayfield on 3rd and goal.
They basically are getting built-in shoes, built-in metal shoes.
Right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. Decent gain on the scramble to 6, but now it's 4th.
That's a good effort there, trying to do it on his own, but as a defender, you're in a tough spot because you have coverage responsibilities behind you, and if you take off too quick to try and get him down, he might loft it over your head.
So better to track with your man defensively than try to go up and make a stop on the quarterback.
Exactly right. What you're hoping is that your guys in the front 7 can get him down.
And they're going to go for this thing. They're not going to leave anything to chance. They're going to roll the dice on 4th and goal.
Others hammer nail.
They'll set up to throw.
Bro, you keep missing over and over again.
Godwin's got it.
Somebody needs to teach bro how to use a hammer.
A great effort.
She's locked in though.
His second touchdown.
Oh, how are these people so bad at this?
And the Buccaneers have pretty well put it away here in the 4th.
Are you actually serious right now?
Is it okay if I break one of
This is all you gotta do.
Which is to never call a game over.
That's all you gotta do. Are you serious right now?
Feels like it's over after that drive.
Yeah, that was spirit crushing, wasn't it? And now you just kind
Eventually
of
she's gonna get it.
out of the balloon.
Eventually.
Fighting so hard to stay
Here's
in
another
there.
lady.
They knew they had to stop them on
See, that is how you do it. First try, she barely aimed it, she just went.
Sag on their sideline, and I think this one might just be over.
Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good.
Okay, but guys, I have a crazy proposal for you right now. Can y'all make the likes and the comments the exact same number? It's gonna be hard, but I know y'all can do it. Meaning, if you like this video, meaning you got to...
Out comes the Miami offensive unit now. They get set to take over. Well, probably not much that they can do at this point, CD. Down 3 scores late in the 4th quarter. This is going to be a little too much.
Meaning you may have to comment more than once to equal the amount of likes this video has.
Because one team was clearly better than the other.
I think it's cricket.
And while it didn't quite reach blowout status, I think we knew we were going to win this one before we got to this
Bro,
stage.
these girls cannot freaking use a hammer. That's actually crazy. Are we doomed? We got hammers and nails as a challenge now? This man? Yo, that's a huge nail. He just used his hand as the hammer. I never would have thought of that. Holy cow. No, surely he can't do that nail too. Okay. That would be crazy.
I think they let their guard down a little bit with that last completion. Sometimes when you're trying not to give up bigger plays, you don't react as fast as you should on other throws.
And he's going to get this inside the 30. 18 yards the gain for number 18.
Well, so far, little to no resistance by the defense on this drive alone. 3 passes.
Top 5 crazy chemistry. Whoa.
And it's paying off.
Okay, but hands down, science class is the best class at school. Comment the word science if you agree.
A short one here secured by the tight end Waller. Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts. As they'll stop it with 25 ticks.
Bro, shrunk it.
On the clock.
He's got all the Huzz cheering for him too.
Consecutive first down like they had on the first 3 plays.
I'm pretty sure that's the teacher. Sorry, that was weird to say.
They'd gotten into a rhythm. I thought they were just going to keep going.
Well, almost a win for the defense, but if that's your win, you're not doing very well right now.
Ooh. Something about foam coming out of a... Something about foam.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw.
Makes me satisfied.
Tuck this and run. Incomplete.
That's all I gotta say.
Flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call.
Explosive science? Whoa. And then it just comes raining down. Imagine if you were to do that in like a smaller room. Imagine if you were to do that in a room with like a really small roof. Would it just stick to the ceiling? Wait, how?
You'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because just as you noted,
I sound like the crowd, bro.
But they blanketed the field the entire game using a variety.
Oh my gosh, the water turned black. That's so cool.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. The throw here, right sideline, falls incomplete.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw him break out on 3rd down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
And now they're going to go for it. This isn't 4th and inches. This is 4th and 14.
Finally, that took freaking forever.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. One last shot at the end zone. That is incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and that will force a turnover on downs. So he'll take a knee here to wrap this one up, and he's going to want to keep that game ball. He was sensational. So time has run out on what will be a Tampa Bay victory, and really it looked at times like they just had this one in cruise control out there.
Yeah, they deserve a ton of credit because you and I both know, heck, they knew. But this is a tough place to play. Overcame that with ease. Robbed home with an easy win. And here's the best part for them. It'd be easy to get to the airport because the crowd left pretty early in this one, didn't they?
Well, plus they have a police escort.
Okay, you had to spoil that part of it. Of course, they're going to get there. But think about how wide open things are now because this crowd didn't expect this.
No.
So they went back to the tailgate and said, let's go eat. This one isn't any fun for us.
Yeah, they took the drama out of this one pretty early on. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.